Evaluation question 1. In what ways does your media product use, develop, or challenge forms and conventions of real media products? The genre of my music video is pop. Pop music videos often run by the same conventions, often being about the artist singing to sell them. The main convention I followed, which also follows Goodwin's theory for music videos, is the focus being on the main artist. Owen is the main character in my music video, but is also the artist shown on the digipack and advertisement. I kept to this convention and made him the centre of attention, and due to his age, I believe the audience sympathised with his loss more. Narratives or an upbeat, colourful video. These two conventions never seem to be portrayed in the same sort of video. If the song is fast-paced or jolly, the music video tends to be more vibrant with bright colours and little narrative. An example of this can be seen through my music video analysis, where I analysed Jessie J's video of Price Tag. In this video, the narrative is not the main aspect, but more of the dancing that Jessie J does. Contrastingly, Sam Smith's I Know I'm Not the Only One, which is also in the pop genre, is a more slow-paced song with natural lighting and colours, which is therefore portrayed through the narrative storyline as opposed to the bright colours that can be seen in the sort of video Jessie J uses. In my music video, I used a narrative to portray the story of my artist, as the song I chose was a slower-paced pop song with a lot of meaning behind it. I showed a more mellow mood by using dull colours and loss constantly being shown throughout the video to make the audience feel empathetic towards the main character, being Owen. It follows the conventions of pop music videos that do have a story. I appropriately selected to do a narrative over a dance video due to the pacing of the song. When a pop music video has a good narrative, the editing isn't very heavy effects-wise, and everything tends to look very natural. I obeyed this convention and tried to keep everything as genuine as possible, ranging from lighting to the costumes. This is similar with the use of diegetic and non-diegetic sound. Usually in pop music videos, there is no diegetic sound when the music is playing. Within my music video, I followed this rule. However, I didn't have any scenes with a lack of lyrics or music alongside them, so no diegetic sound was needed anyway. Another convention used within pop music, as stated in Goodwin's theory, is that the video often matches the visuals. I did this through the literal portrayal of the song title, Photograph. The whole meaning behind my video was to show the loss that the main character had undergone since his sister passed away. I had the photograph of the two of them pop up throughout the video, specifically at the end, to follow this convention. Another time this can be seen is the scene in the bathroom where the boy pulls a photo out of his pocket. As this is happening, the lyrics say, "We keep this love in a photograph," which matches the happy photo being shown on screen. Then as the lyrics say, "We make these memories for ourselves," the boy throws the photo on the floor to suggest that all the photo is memories and is no longer there. Throughout the video, the boy is constantly miserable, which matches the opening line, "Loving can hurt." These shots specifically follow the convention that the visuals match the lyrics and add to the narrative. One convention I didn't follow was the popular use of lip-syncing in pop music videos. Many pop videos interconnect the lip-syncing with the narrative, an example being Shawn Mendes' Treat You Better, which I previously analysed. In this video, Shawn sings along whilst facing his turmoil to portray his struggle and emphasise his emotion. In my music video, I didn't feel this was necessary, as I wanted the focus to be purely on the narrative. Shawn Mendes' video is repetitive at parts with him singing towards the camera, and I found that without the use of lip-syncing and narrative progressed more, which benefited my video more. Due to the absence of lip-syncing, something that both complies with and defies the conventions used in pop music videos is the camera angles. The lack of lip-syncing within my video meant the amount of artist close-ups was minimum, which is a feature often used within pop music videos. However, this didn't mean I did not use them at all. When the main character is sitting on the wall contemplating whether or not to visit the grave, he tilts his head back. As he did this, I inserted a close-up of his face to portray the emotion he is feeling. This convention, often used in pop videos to show the expressions and emotions people are giving, but is often interlinked with lip syncing, which I didn't do. I also included lots of panning shots, also similar to Treat You Better, in order to make up for the lack of close-up facial shots. Many of my panning shots were also close-ups and are of the letters the main character wrote, which I used this way to portray the character's emotions and feelings by showing certain words. It was much more beneficial to add these panning shots as it set the tone of the scenes and progressed the story. Despite my lack of motifs and close-ups, I still kept the character relevant by only having him as the focus of the video. Another convention that was benefited by the abstract camera angles was the cutting and transitions in the video. I tried to make parts of the video transition in time to the music, which in turn progressed the story. One song I analysed that did this was Ugh by the 1975. This convention is normally used in upbeat music videos. I do, however, think this was a good way of incorporating another aspect of pop music into my video, as the jumpy movements almost added to the character's feelings.